Hello YouTube, it's Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. This is part 2 of the 2 p.m. table. Remember, this is my last sale. I apologize for having to change the dates. The last sale is this Saturday, November 8th. It starts noon Eastern. The noon table of Spyderco knives, I have a video for that. I will attach the prices as soon as I can, which means when you go to that first one, I'll announce it, and then you just need to go to the description page of that first noon preview table, and it'll have all the knives listed, the rules, and the prices so you can prepare for Saturday. Starts Saturday at noon. Then at 2 p.m., we have a large table. I've already posted part 1 of that table with a bunch of knives and silver and a lot of other things. This is part 2. So both of the videos, which I will be including prices as I announce these things, both of those tables will be released at 2 p.m. Okay? Then at 4 p.m. Eastern, we have another table, which will include this and a bunch of other great things and some Spyderco knives. I'm working on that. Some things happened that I had to postpone the sale, so we're preparing that hopefully tonight. And then at 6 p.m., we're going to have a table. This table will include a lot of stuff that may surprise some of you, but I think it's going to be fun. And it's also going to include what I'm calling mystery boxes, 2 types. I'm going to fill a box of the medium USPS priority mail boxes, and I'm going to fill a large box. Okay? They're going to have set prices, and I'm going to start out with 10 each, but frankly, it's going to be unlimited, as many as people want for as long as they want them. And trust me, it's going to be worth the thing. It's going to be worth the price. Sometimes it might be things that haven't sold, might be some things that I'm holding back to put in the packages. There'll be an EDC flavor as well as some fun. And all of them, of course, from my own personal collections. You know there's going to be exciting playing card decks in there, etc. So that's something to look forward to. Now let's look at this, part 2 of the 2 p.m. Part 2 of the 2 p.m. table. You don't see knives on part 2, but remember, there is a part 1. Check out the part 1. I have to go through the rules. I know this is lengthy, but I want you guys to be informed. I have to go through the rules. You will see the rules in the description of, etc. later on. But at noon, I will say the noon sale is on, and you will be able to purchase knives from the noon table only. Okay? When you look at it, there'll be a list of the knives in a numbered list of knives. Also the rules. You choose which knife you want. It could be one, it could be all of them. It can be multiple knives, but you have to commit to paying for them. You pick a knife or anything else, you put down the number and the name, and you say, it's mine. When I come to your email, I'll say, it's yours, because it's available. And then I'll tell you that you have 10 minutes to send the money to PayPal. Remember, this is a USA only sale, PayPal only sale. If you want to be a part of this, you must have a PayPal account. Okay? And then that's it. I will mail whatever you win by that Friday. All right? Priority mail. If you say, I want this, and I say, sorry, sold, then you can go and pick something else. All right? Don't let that end your day. There's still a lot of things available. No matter how many times you email and I say sorry, you can still come back. You don't have to change the email that you're using. In fact, if you can use the same email, it saves me hours when I'm trying to track everyone's account in PayPal. All right? Now, you can do multiple purchases at a time. You can say, I want 1 through whatever knives, and you number each one and you name each one. I can come back to you and say, all 5 of these items are yours. Please send the money to PayPal in 10 minutes. Or I can say, which usually happens, I can say, hey, 3 of the 5 items are yours. You must be committed to paying for all 5, 4, 3, 2, or just one of those knives because you're holding up everyone else. Okay? If you don't, then I will eliminate you from the rest of the sales. Okay? Please do not do that. All right? Just commit to them. That's it. First come, first serves. When you send it to PayPal, please, 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 no friends and family. No friends and family. Just do straight. I'll pay all the dues. I pay your mail. So when you consider these prices, which I will tell you are cut. In fact, I'm scared to put a calculator on the tables. I did, and I'm a little concerned, but that's okay. That's okay. We're just starting. I pay for shipping, priority mail, and I pay all the dues, okay? It's only you guys. I'm only selling this to my YouTube followers and my Instagram followers. That's it. Okay, let's go with this. This is part 2. Sorry for all that information. Remember, use the fast forward stuff on YouTube if you don't like the rambling. Okay, I want you to get the information. I'm just adding a lot of information. Some of it you may already know. Okay, let's talk about these. All of these silver things that you're going to see are the silver America, the beautiful, the cities. I mean, the state coins. They are silver and they are the complete packages. The top part that you see here, the see-through, those are all graded coins. All right? They're all graded proof 69. The top grading of any coin is 70. These are proofs, which means they're shiny, okay? And they're real. And they're graded. And they're worth more when they're graded. But I'm not doing that. Some of these will be a lot less. You can check on eBay. Look at eBay sales. eBay sold. Those that people actually paid for and bought. You will see that these are under the eBay prices. I'm doing that because it's my last sale and because it's you guys, honestly. Let's see, what else we have? Oh, the ones in the boxes are still the silver proof sets, but these are the ones that I got directly from the US Mint with all the packaging, certificates, and everything. Okay? They are my purchases. I did not buy them from anyone but the US Mint. So we're going to go through that. Down here are some leather things. 2 Coach leather pieces and the rest Mont Blanc. And then I just decided, I took this in when I went to get some watches and I had them really clean the glass in this. If you watch any of my EDC things, you know the flask that I picked up in London about 30 years ago. I've been trying to find this online and can't, but there it is. Very good. bought in a small Cuban cigar joint in London. So, you know, I think as we talk about, and all of these are pens and holders, Mont Blancs that I've used as well in those videos. So I want to share all those with you. So let's go through it. All right. With prices. This is the 2010, the first ones of the State Quarters. These are silver proofs, proof 69. These are all 5. And that will go for $55. This is the 20 proof, but the holders, and these are from PCG, is it PCGS? Let's see. Yeah, PCGS, the best of the grading places. These are the same 5, but just individual holders, $55. Some of these you'll see will change in price, and that's because the eBay price went up, but these are significant discounts from that. This right here is the 2011 S 5 pieces. 2011 S 5 pieces, that's for $65. The 2012 pieces, again, another 1 piece. The 2012, again, all of these are rated the same, proof 69. These are silver, $55. 2013, $55. 2014 right here, $55. 2015 silver coins, 5 pieces, $55. Okay? Those are the graded ones. Now here's the full packaged ones. Full package, 2009, the silver pieces. I'm not going to open all of these. Trust me when I say everything's inside of it. But here you go with the certificate. You see that? All of the quarters, direct from the mint, with certificates. So this is a little different. This is the 2009 coins. In this case, there are 6 pieces inside the package. These were for the U.S. territories, D.C. and U.S. territories. D.C., Puerto Rico, Guam, Samoa, etc. That right there is $40. 2010, we're back to like this 2010, but this isn't graded. It's the full package, 2010 silver, $30. Okay? Let's see. 2011 right here is the full silver proof set. It includes all of the State Quarters. It also includes everything else. The penny, the nickel, the dime. The nickel and dime are also silver in that, but that's the full set. And that is for $50. That's 2011, right? Yes, 2011. 2012 is right here. Full set, $40. You got that? 2013 full set, $40. Okay, 2013. 2014, I'm sorry. Guys, I'm trying to get this to you, okay? But basically, 2014 set, $35. You see, sometimes it goes up to 50, it goes down to 30 because of the price, the going rate on eBay. 2015, I'm sorry, let's see. 2014, $37. I'm sorry, guys. 2015 is $37. 2016, again, the full proof set. The full proof set, 10 coins, $55. We don't have 2017, but 2018, S40. 2019 is $43. 2020 is $40. And then this is a little different. Whoops, sorry, wrong one. This is a little different. Okay? It's the 2018 S San Francisco reverse proof set. Now, the proof coin has a shiny background, and at least the ones that I have are just this wonderful instrument, it's called, that isn't shiny. When they reverse it, the background isn't shiny, but the instrument, the image, is shiny. Let me try to open this up and show you guys. So this is a real special set. You see it has a certificate and everything, but you see the difference? Instead of the background shiny, that's not shiny, but the instruments are. So this has the state coins, but it also has the quarters that are reverse proof, the dimes, the nickels. But here's the great thing about this. The penny is in reverse proof. You don't see that, okay? Yes, the dollar that is not silver, but it is in reverse proof. Everything in this package, a full proof set, silver for the silver pieces, and everything is reverse set. This is a real special set. But listen to this. That real special set, $80. Again, do your research. That's why I'm giving you prices and stuff so early. So those are the coins. Sorry it's taking me so long. You can go back, rewind, look at what I'm talking about and that sort of thing. Now let's talk. I'm laughing like this because these are so near and dear to my heart. You can go and see where I put some of these pieces on the, in my EDC discussions that I used to do daily. First of all, the thing that isn't Mont Blanc, I know you've seen this. Yeah, it's the Coach, what do they call it? Pocket. I've heard it called pocket blotter, pocket briefcase. You have a place for cards, for paper that you can jot down, leather. Okay, and this is something you haven't seen. These are vintage, by the way. This is a vintage which I haven't used. Coach, look at this, measuring tape. See that? Press it, goes back in. It's leather. What I'm doing is both of these vintage pieces for $105. You guys are going to think I'm crazy when you look those up. But again, people have wanted pieces from the Keith Kevin Ken channel. And that's what I'm trying to give you. Where I have sold a lot of the bigger 1 ounce silver pieces that you saw on every single EDC setup that I gave you. But I'm also giving you the leather pieces and the pins. You'll see more pins on future tables that I give you, okay? Like Shown Design version 1 pins that are always used and that are unbelievable and is a hard collection to own. So let's talk about these. All right. So both of these Coach The measuring tape and the pocket notebook, $105. The Mont Blanc wallet. You can see I always tell you, I'm not using anything on leather. Sometimes I do leather. I damp a rag or cloth and wipe it. But you can do whatever you want. But look how nice inside. Rarely used. Just a real nice Mont Blanc, the real thing, folks. This is $85. What else we have here? The Mont Blanc. This is Mont Blanc's version. Cards, and like the Coach, a little better, a lot smaller. Real nice for your breast pocket or any pocket you want to, but so you can put papers in it and use it. Okay, here we go. These are interesting. This is a full-length Mont Blanc mechanical pencil. I just love mechanical pencils. $110. Now these cases are hard to find and are excellent. Okay? Great shape, of course. The leather cases, this is a case, 2 pins, $100. Now I know that you guys can go on eBay and flip these and make a lot more money. And I don't care, they're yours. So you do what you do. I've told you one reason I'm adding more than knives. First, I have sold a lot of knives, over 600 knives to you guys over the span of 8 years. But also, I had planned to put all of my collections and everything on eBay. And I discovered, because I've never sold anything on eBay, I bought a lot, but never sold anything, that they limit you only to $500. So you can imagine, I couldn't even put this table of things on eBay. And I'm looking at stacks and stacks and stacks of stuff. You'll see some of it. So that's why I'm going to offer a lot of things to you, including mystery boxes, because I just don't have the year, 2 years to wait for eBay. And so I'm taking a lot less, but it's to you guys. And I don't have to wait, and I prefer it that way. All right, I just do. So I have 2 of these. Let's talk about something that's hard to find. 2 Mont Blanc leather cases with the zipper. They hold 3 smaller pens. Each of those leather cases are $100. You can see how great the condition is. I mean, they're excellent. And these are vintage. I mean, I bought these 20 years ago. I know they probably still sell a version of these or something, or these. You'll see them if you search for them. They do not include this pen, but this is a small Mont Blanc mechanical pencil, small pencil for $100. I told you the case is $100. And in this case, you can see 2. One is gold plated, pencil, mechanical pencil. The gold plated mechanical pencil is $100. This is a black small fountain pen. And that is $110. All right. And then the last thing, my beloved, I am not drinking anymore because of health reasons. I'm still drinking a little, but not that much. And I'm not doing a lot of EDC. I'm not out and about as I used to be when I was working. This is classy. It's from London. It's vintage. And this is for $100 as well. Stainless steel, glass insert, which has been thoroughly professionally cleaned. And that's $100. There you have it for the table. I know it's not the smoothest presentation of me talking, but when has it been? And I'm tired. Just life is lifing. But I want to get all these out ahead of my last sale. So this is part 2 of the 2 p.m. Eastern table. Look at part 1. That video is up with knives and some 1-ounce silver packages that are special. And now you have all this silver as well. Mostly silver, well, all silver state quarters. Both proof 69, remember, perfect with coins is proof 70. Proof 69, and then of course, straight from the mint, part of my collection of quarters. I also have the clad quarters. When you look these up, look for the silver quarter prices. Clad is your regular coinage. I have the full collection of those as well. Those aren't on a table, but people will be getting them in the boxes, okay? I just kept a lot of other collectibles. I even have some smaller silver. At first I was putting this on table, and instead I'm saving it for mystery boxes. So those mystery boxes are going to be fun. I'm looking forward to filling the mystery boxes, honestly. It should be real fun. That's it. I hope this is as informative. I usually waited until the Saturday of to post prices, but this is my last one. I'm trying it different. Please, these are not negotiable. I don't want emails saying, how about if I... Now, if you want to purchase a whole table, if you want to purchase, go beyond, I will listen to those prices, and I'm sure you guys would understand. If someone called me and said, I want 30 of these knives, I'm sorry. I'm not going to wait till Saturday and hope that I will do that. But that's rare, and no one has asked me to do that yet. But when we talk about this, it's always been first come, first serve. I did it with Chris Reeve, with Striders. I did it with all kinds of knives. When you're sitting down waiting for that Saturday sale, just look at all the past sales, all of them. Go way back years, and you'll see the kind of knives and collections that I sold to my viewers. I don't have 1 million viewers. I make $100 every 3 months from YouTube. But man, I treasure my interactions with you guys. I really do. And as I've gone older and looking at life changes, like moving out of my 20-year apartment and out of the place I've been living for so long, I've been thinking more and more about you guys. Take good care of yourselves. My emergency was not health related, but I'm overweight and 66. So knock wood, it wasn't health related, but it needed to be taken care of. I've always said, take good care of yourselves. I have women watching, but 99% of you are men. So men know you were brought up to sacrifice, even though you don't call it a sacrifice, and do all kind of mental stuff. I get it. Be the man of your family. Be a man. Be whatever a man is that you define a man to be. But I'm going to tell you what I had to do, and it took me over 50 years to do it. Every now and then, you need to be selfish. I don't care if that means going to the bar to watch football, taking time to do collections. A lot of you, your EDC, you're not going out there killing somebody. You aren't. Okay? Ain't that many knife fights. And by the way, a lot of people are caring. So, you know what they say about showing up to a gunfight with a knife. I get all of that. I don't want to argue about EDC and all that, but it's fun, isn't it? And you'll see I have a lot of collections here. Fun, and you'll see a lot of those. In fact, you can own some of those by the end of this last sale. I appreciate all of you. Take good care of yourselves, and I appreciate you. Goodbye.